Still hate ducks. Part 2. Anyways, VHS done. We're on to the DVDs.
The DVDs, y'all.
Some of these, a lot of these are unopened, and I have gone through some of them, and some of them are valuable. So I'll start with this one, Sealed. It's a Quentin Tarantino. I don't know if you guys know about this.
Double feature, right?
So this is and this is Sealed too. So I mean,
that was like a big thing when this movie came out. Like the double feature, you know.
Oh my God!
Kurt Russell was the bad guy in that movie.
No.
Has anybody seen 50 Shades of Grey?
No.
Would you like $7 towards a movie ticket?
No, thank you.
Because how ironic that 50 Shades of Grey has a $7 movie ticket for what, Mark? The best little whorehouse in Texas.
Can I just embarrass Brandon for a moment?
Sure. Oh my God, yes.
The movie with Kurt Russell is called Death Proof, not Hell Ride.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
sorry.
Brandon.
Okay, now we can go on.
Oh,
whatever.
Best little whorehouse in Texas.
Okay.
Burt Reynolds, the best
I'm getting
part
deja
of that
vu.
movie.
I'm getting deja vu here.
Except for the icon that is known as
Dolly Parton.
There you go.
Can I continue?
She's the blonde prince,
Sorry, yes.
apparently.
Sealed yet again.
It was sealed.
2 meals for Sister Sarah. I am not going to flip this one. I am not going to sell
this?
that.
Clint Eastwood.
Okay. Film. That's one of Clint Eastwood's, probably one of his best films. Shirley MacLaine, who is the sister to who? Warren Beatty.
You're right.
Yeah, I know.
You're right.
Was this when he was
Didn't
doing?
ask if I was wrong.
Was he doing that? Like, was this during the time he was doing like Paint Your Wagon and stuff?
Yes.
Like
yes.
romantic Western movies.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to. And the great thing about both of these is I actually had these on my buy list on Amazon, and now I don't have to do them, and they're brand new. But on top of that, one of them has commentary, which is always what I'm looking.
You love that.
Love that. Once Upon a Time in the West.
One of the best westerns ever made.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Jason Robards, Charles Bronson, Claudia Cardinal, and Henry Fonda. And the crazy thing about this movie is Henry Fonda just decided to fall on the same bandwagon as Clint Eastwood and start doing these movies. He was like 50-something.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with this one, Frank?
Now that you've called me by name,
this happened, but everybody was doing westerns because if you really wanted to do a movie and get an Oscar, you had to do a western because they always did well. You had to do a biopic, you had to do a musical, or you had to do a military movie.
Oh yeah, military movies.
So like
huge.
back then, you're looking at say Apocalypse Now, and another western back then that really did well was Magnificent Seven, even though it's in the Akira Kurosawa film from Japan.
Yeah.
Anyways, Outlaws and Gunslingers, Metal Box.
So that's just got a bunch of different movies, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna flip it.
5-part documentary series.
2 of these. We got two Homesmen.
Homies.
Who's in that? DVD and digital. Tommy Lee Jones and Hilary Swank.
Swank.
We're not gonna do that.
You don't like Hilary Swank, or you don't like Tommy Lee Jones?
2 Daniel Boones.
Daniel Boone. Do we?
That's 2.
No, that's a box set, buddy.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, there's 2 movies. There you go. That's it.
2 movies for the price of 1. 2 movies for the price of 1.
See that, and then you switch it over.
This is kind of cool. This is 4 movies. One of them I really, really like. Cheating Hearts, never seen it. Don't care. Chris Christopherson's in that. Vincent Vaughn and some other movie. But Gary Busey, I'm not even kidding you. Gary Busey and Willie Nelson did a movie together called Barbarossa. And it's a great, great frickin' movie. in the 80s. Of
That's
course.
before Gary Busey's motorcycle accident, and he went completely batshit
Talk about
crazy.
breakfast sausage. Let's talk about breakfast sausage, y'all.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba. Barossa.
Baran. No, I
the
was.
hell
I
outta
had.
here.
I had the chicken pox, and
Oh.
so I watched Barbarossa constantly.
Right now, you do?
Let's skip that one.
Let's skip that. What? This one?
No, the one underneath it.
What? Up from Slavery, a 7-part documentary. Okay. Sad.
I was looking at the quick. and the
Louis
Dead.
L'Amour, Quick and the Dead. It's got a and this has actually got a cardboard stock to it. Okay, Steve Reeves. I'm gonna probably keep this one, even though I'm gonna laugh a little bit because this is also sealed. But Steve Reeves was one of the original bodybuilders, and Steve Reeves actually mentored Arnold for a while when he came over. This is over 23 hours of epic action, and I believe these are all Steve Reeves films, and this is really scary because they're really terrible. Flip that around so they can see it, please.
Before Clash of the Titans, there was
There's
Clash of
of
the
the
Olympians.
Norbit, one of
That
the
was a fun
best movies that I would say that Eddie has done in the last 25 years. He plays both people that are on here,
Classic.
Rasputia and Norbit. Great star-studded cast of people. You can't make that movie now.
Yeah, but also that was his shtick after the Nutty Professor. It's like playing
And you
like,
know,
5 characters.
and you know who they introduced in that movie was a very young Cat Williams.
Snow Bunny, I don't come in your jurisdiction throwing town picnics. Yet he is all up in mines, pimping hoes.
It's just a kissing booth.
Call it what you will, but Pope Sweet Jesus is taking half. You work for me now, hoe.
Sure.
Let me taste the goods. Put it on me. Greasy, greasy. We back in business.
I want to be a hoe. How do I apply?
Yeah.
Very, very young Cat Williams, and he was working with Eddie Griffin, and they were two pimps that were retired and bought a wing shop, barbecue wing shop.
Yeah.
And their names in there was Lord Have Mercy, and the other name was Jesus Christ.
But that was his. Those two made their money during that time in the movies because like Next Friday, he basically played the same character,
Right.
Cat Williams, and like Eddie Griffith did that kind of stuff too.
True. Okay, Stigmata.
That's a good movie.
Patricia Arquette, Gabriel Byrne, Jonathan Pryce. Great. Public Enemies.
Cool.
I got that for 50 cents, and I still yet to well, that shouldn't
It's a
surprise.
good movie.
It is
yeah,
good.
It's a good movie.
Okay, I'll watch it. Critters. Okay, big find. Original
Critters.
Critters.
And it's no, I thought
That's not sealed.
It's pretty mint though.
I watched it the other night, though, dude. I love Critters.
Remember
It's one of those
Ghoulies?
movies that I do remember Ghoulies. I can tolerate that. I can watch
You don't
that
like
even
horror
though.
movies.
Yeah, but it's not like a slasher film. It's like a sci-fi-ish.
Your mom's a flasher. So this one I was really excited to get because it's the box set of the Al Pacino. It's a 2-disc anniversary, right? Beautiful, right?
I have
2-disc anniversary, right?
Sealed.
You have it sealed? You have the 2-disc anniversary? I bet you yours is nicer than mine. You know why?
Because mine is sealed.
Because this, show them on the bottom.
What?
Read what it says.
Full screen.
Full frickin' screen.
But they don't have both.
No,
Oh.
and full screen. Literally, no. The second one is the making of Scarface,
Oh, okay.
and it's got a bunch of interviews with whatever the guy's name.
Money
that
is
direct-
power.
Who's the guy that directed it? He did.
I can't
It's
remember.
Oliver Stone. It's 4:3 aspect ratio, so you're losing about 30% of the film. So you're not really seeing.
That's a good movie right there. Classic.
Another movie you can't make. Short Circuit.
Johnny Five is alive.
Yeah,
He's alive.
I love that.
This movie.
Did they make 2 or 3 of them?
Two.
Or
Oh
more.
no, they made a third one, I believe. The
Oh.
second one was god awful. This one was really cute, and Ali Sheedy and Steve Guttenberg, and it was filmed in Oregon.
The Goot.
Yeah. Okay, so The Man with the Golden Gun,
That's a great
which
movie.
is really cool, and then I'm also gonna pair it up with Appleseed. Got both of these for 50 cents each. The Appleseed is the full set, and it's a steel box too, collector's edition. And literally, I was like, how much do you want for that? And she's like, give me $1 for both of them. And I go, I really don't feel comfortable doing that because that Appleseed's, worth some money. And she was like, well, then I'll sell it to somebody else. Then I went, you're not Minnesota nice. So I bought it. Here I'm winning. Little Shop of Horrors.
Pair that with this one because they're both kind of musicals.
I will. Little Shop of Horrors and Willy Wonka because they're also both cardboard, and these are technically musicals
Wait, this
as well.
is the original one, right? Okay, good. I thought
musicals
you
here.
pull out the Johnny Depp one.
It's like I visited Brandon's house and borrowed his movies.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I was, but I thought it would be nice.
I'm going to feed you to that.
This Little Shop of Horrors actually has a commentary on there and has the deleted scenes because there was actually a deleted scene where they take over and kill everybody and take over the world just like they did in the musical. Unfortunately, it was too creepy and they decided not to do that, but it cost them over $800,000, so they added them. Willy Wonka, this one, cardboard box, one of the original ones, this commentary has all of the children from Willy Wonka.
Nice. That'd be cool to see characters
doing the commentary.
That's cool.
For all of them.
I dig.
Rocky Horror Picture Show
Another musical.
and Last Waltz. Both of them musicals. I've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show at home. I've always went out and seen it in the movie theater.
I feel like that's the allure of the movie is everyone likes to go out and do those events and
It
stuff.
is, and that's a good. It's the 25th anniversary of that. It's got a lot of cool features and stuff.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, who's a badass.
Yeah.
And then The Last Waltz, which I believe is a Martin Scorsese film.
What is it about?
Well, it's literally about the band called it's Martin Scorsese. It's literally about a band about the band called The Band. I'm glad that you grabbed some of these for last. These two are actually the most valuable out of all of them.
For sure they are.
And one of them, and that's the thing that we could say is that weird like hot rod stuff like this, cars, and independent wrestling DVDs
Backyard wrestling.
do really, really well.
Yep.
So I got that, and I found an early Taylor Swift DVD that is worth like $30.
The
And
unauthorized.
it's unauthorized. As much as I don't really have an opinion of Taylor Swift, keep flipping it a little forward so we can get through that because that's how little I care about Taylor Swift.
She dates that one dude, that one guy. What's that?
Oh,
dude's
Travis
name?
Kelce.
Travis COVID.